Very big welcome to you, my dear Scorpio, and a very big welcome to the other zodiac signs that are here for an inspiration. Because when the sun is in Cancer and now again in Scorpio, the moon in Scorpio, we all feel it, and I use the moon phases to bring the information to all of you, but particularly now to Scorpio. So we're gonna see what the deck of Scorpio is bringing. We get the Seven of Pentacles. And here we see the Saturn in Taurus. But Saturn is in Taurus right now. And the 7 is the crown chakra. The 7 is when we recognize, oh, maybe I didn't figure out this well enough. But for me, it's not really something that I can say, oh, it went wrong. It's more like I recognize how much work I have put into my life, into work. Because Saturn is the father and Saturn are the banks, and it's kind of like, okay, so here I am at a new threshold, because the next number is the 8, and that's mastery in work. So you're just right before mastery at work, right? That's what I see here. But there's also an emotional intelligence. What the 7 does is like we understand all of a sudden that when we are a king or a queen, which you are a king, when we wear a crown, that crown makes us emotionally more mature. So now we have, of course, today also a very specific constellation up in the sky, and it's called Barbaults Basket. And there are 4 planets that are creating a pattern that looks like a basket. And those are Jupiter, then Neptune, Pluto, and Uranus. And so you are the handle. The moon is the handle. The moon in Scorpio is the handle. And so we're going to look at the Jupiter and see what Jupiter is saying to all of this. Jupiter is the planet of expansion. And so we are creating a little bit of a collective reading right now. It is for you, my dear Scorpio, but of course it is also for the collective, the rose garden. So work on becoming this rose garden, become this woman. The 7 and the 9, the completion, right? Jupiter brings you this completion in the rose garden. And the rose is the sexual moment, right? It's like sexuality is awakening or has come to a completion. And it's what 9 months does. It's a baby is born after 9 months. Calculated together, we get to 16, and there's the tower, and it looks like something is leaving, is falling, is going. And this is what this basket is doing, right? They're all in 4 degrees. 4 times 4, the 4 is the heart chakra. And the handle is then the moon in Scorpio. And so what are you putting in this basket? And for me, it's like a portal that I'm going through. And so where do you feel that you are going if you're passing through? In what world are you going? And then the 7 is left. Then we're going to look at Uranus and see what Uranus is saying to this. Uranus is bringing the moon. The moon in Scorpio is the handle. It's almost like here is the handle. And recognizing that you are awakening to a whole new understanding of what it means to be responsible. So we have the 7 left. Here the 18 turns into the 9. So there's a 9-9 portal, first of all, here. And in the 99, we become more creative in the way we use the understanding of completion. So again, the 7 is left, right? The crown chakra, wearing a crown, putting a crown, and she's holding the moon. And you can see it's like up here is this moment, very important. Then we're going to look at Pluto. What is Pluto bringing into or through the basket, right? And I love it because it's this constellation that is creating right now the way I'm doing this reading. Wow. Okay. So I said we had a 9-9, now we have a 7-7 portal. Look at that. Onward. Present, gateway. Oh my God, this is the gateway. You are passing through the gateway. You're expanding into completion, into the rose garden. The moon is here to help you to be intuitive and to know that this gateway is important, the 70. There's the 7 and the 0, and this is Uranus. Uranus is the 0. And it's like this, we are called to step into this basket. We are called to go this new path. And here comes the gateway, the 77 and the 99. So there's a strong portal. From the 7, we go into the 99 portal. The 7-7 frames the 9-9. So through the crown chakra, you are stepping up into the 9. Wow, what amazing, beautiful moment. And now Neptune. What is Neptune bringing? Neptune has all the archetypes. And what archetype is going to come through? Right? Pluto, the Lifruma healing oracle, brought you that Pluto is the gateway in all of this. Wow. So beautiful. So now I'm going to have a little bit of a difficulty to holding all of this. But I will manage. So the lover. The lover's coming. We become the lover that we're looking for. And we have, of course, a light and a shadow side. The light side, great passion and devotion, unbridled appreciation of someone or something. And the shadow, obsessive passion that harms others, self-destructive devotion. Because Neptune is the hanged man, right? When we hang upside down, which might happen if you go through a portal in your meditation, you're not going with your feet maybe through it, maybe you're going with your head through it. So you need to look also at the shadow side of this and work on it. And there are no numbers to this, so there's 7799. The 77 is framing the 99 portal. And I think you know what to do. I think you know what to bring, right? What it is that you still want to work on so that you can come into the completion, but you will come into the completion. And that's the Tower, you letting go, the 1 and the 6. The 6 is self-love, the 1 is Mercury. Then the Moon, there's also the 1 and the 8, the strength in it, the 1, the magic in the strength to go through the portal. Through the portal is through the crown chakra. Putting a crown on when you meditate on this portal. That's it. That's the message, right? And then you are becoming the lover. Or a lover is really coming and saying, hi, here I am. Let's do this together. But first and foremost, you need to become the lover for yourself. And that's the message for today. Wow, what a beautiful energy for all of us. So I hope I see you in the next one. That's when we get the sun in Leo. Until then, I thank you so much for being with me. Namaste.